Hi friends, welcome to this video. Today we're going to be trying new makeup products and I wanted to make this video like a chatty get ready with me. I'm going to be aiming for a soft bronzed makeup look and I have a lot of exciting new makeup that I want to share with you. I want to start right away with a product that impressed me a lot lately. These are the new Prada lip balms. I love a good luxurious lip balm. These are the best probably lip balms in my collection. It's a matter of how you feel about lip balms, but these are so good that I've had these lip balms for the past approximately 10 days and I did not wear another lip balm. I have three colors. So I have two colors, and the one that is pH reactive, I just applied the one that is pH reactive to my lips and I have been using this one non-stop all the time. Now the colors are a little bit misleading on the photos. They mostly look like they are pink, but they are actually a very beautiful nude colors. One is more like a neutral nude color and the other one is a little bit more of a brownish nude color. I think I'm going to purchase the third balm as well. The new lip balms that Prada released are in total 4 and I have 3 of them. Now, I mostly wear the one that is pH reactive, and for me, this is the most beautiful pH reactive lip balm that I have. It feels amazing on my lips. And this is the very first pH reactive lip balm that actually has a cool color on the lip. It is pH reactive, so it's going to react with the pH of your lips, the amount of moisture that your lips have. I'm going to show you also the other 2 colors. They have colors in the end of the video. Now let's start with my makeup. Lately I have been using for my face mostly these 3 illuminating pens, and 2 of them are the Sisley and one is by Guerlain. I've already shown them in some of my videos. The Guerlain has a little bit more coverage, I think slightly more coverage compared to the Sisley ones. With the Sisley, first I purchased in shade number 2 and then it was too dark for me and I purchased shade number 1, but I still use shade number 2 because it's quite sheer and I use it mostly all over my face. I'm gonna swatch them for you in case you missed the first time when I was swatching them, just so that you know. So shade number 1 is cool toned and shade number 2 is warm. My arm is quite tanned. This is number 1 and this is number 2. I think I like those even more than I like the Sisley concealer. Of course, the Sisley Fit2 concealer has a lot more coverage compared to these. They do not contain shimmery particles, but I just love to use them under my eyes. They are very lightweight. Just going to blend this. Sometimes I blend them with my fingertips, and sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I'm going to get a beauty sponge to blend this out. So continue with shade number 1. I'm going to apply shade number 1 here, basically on parts of my face where I want to illuminate the face. This is not like a special occasion makeup. This is more for every day. And then I'm going to use shade number 2 right here. I have a little bit of redness, even though let's put it here. So I already opened them, so I want to use them. But they are just brilliant products. They completely melt into the skin without leaving a trace and they look like I don't wear makeup. You absolutely don't need both of the colors. I use the 2 colors because I should have purchased shade number 1. But if your skin tone is paler than mine, I think that even shade number 1 is going to be too dark for you. I always like to apply shade number 1 a little bit on my eyelids because it serves as really nice lightweight primer, somehow brings a little bit of light to my face. And then I'm going to use just a dot of the Sisley Fit2 Hydro Tint, the tinted moisturizer, which I love so much. I'm going to use it just on my nose and a little dot here. I'm going to make. I want to use complexion product only on parts of my face where I need. So I'm usually going to customize the coverage. If I'm having a bad skin day, I'm going to use a little bit more like all over my face. If I'm having a very good skin day, and the camera usually loves when I apply more makeup. Sometimes when I apply just a small amount of makeup, like every day, and I look at myself on camera, I'm like, wow, why do I look so bad? And these two, I sometimes use only this for my base. I purchased the Parure Gold Powder Foundation. It has the classic Guerlain packaging. I wear the shade 0N Neutral in Guerlain's foundations. I haven't worn powder foundations in a while, but this time I just wanted to try it, and I have to say that it's one of the good quality powder foundations, but still, if you have dry skin, I would not recommend to anyone to wear powder foundation, but for the summer months I have combination skin and I think this one is good for me. I was also able to get the new Guerlain Meteorites brush. You know, guys, that I ordered the Meteorites pearls and I couldn't purchase the brush because the website kept removing this one from my cart because it was probably too early, but I was able to buy this one. And look, it comes with its own case, which I appreciate. I love this. I'm not going to use this brush now because it is brand new and I need to wash it before using it, but look how gorgeous this is. And this is a limited edition brush. Now for the Guerlain powder foundation, I didn't apply a lot of product, so I'm just going to use it to set my face and add some coverage. It is one of the good powder foundations that I have used. I stopped using powder foundations a few years ago. If you're a fan of powder foundations, I think you might enjoy this one. It's one of the good ones that I have used and that I have tried. But still, I would not recommend powder foundation for people who have dry skin. I would more recommend powder foundations for people who have oilier skin. And if you buy a powder foundation, always try applying it with a brush. You're going to get a more lighter effect. But if you use a dry sponge, this is when it's really going to blur pores and imperfections. I'm going to fill in my brows very quickly. I'm going to be using my favorite Floris's brow pencil. I adore the Floris's brow pencils. For me, they are the best. It's hard to beat the Floris's brow pencils. And I have a new brow wax, which I like. But for brows, I have been using Floris's for the past few years and I really love their brow pencils. It's hard to compare. In the past, Dior used to have really good powder brow pencils. Now I like Floris's. It's similar to what Dior used to be years ago. And this is the brow wax by Anastasia Beverly Hills that I'm using. It's a clear gel wax and I find that it keeps my unruly brows in place all day long. A quick side note, one thing that I want to mention, the difference between the Guerlain Illuminating Pen and the Sisley pen. Guerlain covers dark circles under the eyes better. I paused the video just for a while to get my coffee because I love to have coffee with you guys. When I film video, it almost feels like I'm chatting with friends because I know that, and I'm expecting that after that I'm going to get comments from people that I know and that I love. And I feel like here we create real relations and real community of friends. That's why I always encourage you to leave me comments. But what I was saying is, now when I just applied a dot of this, a dot of Guerlain right here under my eyes because it covers a little bit better. It just is better at covering dark circles. So let's say this one is super lightweight. It almost feels like a blend of skincare and a lightweight concealer. But this one has more power to cover dark circles. So sometimes when I don't sleep well or when I have something important, I'm going to use this one still below right here, below under my eyes and all over the face, here and there. But for the under eye area and for this part, the inner corners of my eyes, a lot of the Caucasians might have, over 35, might have the same issue like me. We start to get severe darkness right here and hollows right here in the very inner corners of the eyes. This one is great at targeting this kind of darkness for Caucasians that are 35 plus. So if you have this problem, this is the best product that I have found because it is lightweight and it gets the job done. Just wanted to let you know because I haven't slept. I work quite a lot lately and it shows under my eyes. So I want my makeup to be very long lasting. That's why I'm going to use a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I love this one. I found the magic of the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, but it really is magical. I like to spray it on my beauty sponge, not against my face. Tap the beauty sponge on the back of my hand and then just press this onto my skin to get a more long-lasting result. And the best part here is that you can spray the Charlotte Tilbury spray on your face and then you can follow with powders, and powders are going to apply beautifully on top, which is something that I recently discovered. I'm so happy about it. So I'm going to get a dry sponge and apply just a little bit more of the Guerlain foundation, only on places where I want my skin to be very airbrushed. I'm taking a little bit of the powder foundation on the back of my hand and only on parts where I like to apply it here to get a more airbrushed effect because of these lines that I have. And when I apply foundation product and then set with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray and then on top I add powder, this is not visible. And also it's not gonna crease when I frown. Next, we're moving on to a new blush that I have been using in some of my latest videos, and a lot of you have been asking me what I'm wearing on my face. It's this blush from Kierwise. This blush is, what was the name? It doesn't say the name here. It was Inner Glow. So this is, I love the Kierwise blushes. This one is a little bit different texture compared to most of the Kierwise blushes that I have. So Blushing and Inner Glow, they have a little bit of luminosity. So a lot of you have been asking me in my latest videos about what is the highlighter that you're wearing. You're going to see that now. I'm not going to put a highlighter, but this one has luminosity. It is a nude blush and I adore this kind of nude blushes. On my skin tone, this one is actually going to be in the middle between a bronzer, a blush, but it's so lovely, beautiful, sophisticated. I have been loving this one. And just like all of the other Kierwise products, Kierwise blushes, now the ones that contain a little bit of luminosity, like this one by Kierwise, Inner Glow and Blushing, they feel a little bit more firm compared to the ones that are completely matte. So these feel a little bit more firm and you have to warm them with your finger, but I've had a great experience with the Kierwise blushes for years. And you can apply them on top of powder or without foundation. A lot of times I'm going to apply the Kierwise blushes just without any foundation, just to revive a little bit the complexion. I think this one is going to be beautiful on people who have light medium skin tones. I think that this is one of the most beautiful and the most unique Kierwise blushes. It reminds me a little bit of the Westman Atelier Peau de Pêche. I have actually Peau de Pêche. Let me go ahead and swatch Peau de Pêche for you, just so that you know. But this one, Kierwise, is more affordable than Peau de Pêche. Peau de Pêche feels more creamy. So Peau de Pêche and Inner Glow by Kierwise. Now, Peau de Pêche feels a little bit more creamy and soft compared to Inner Glow by Kierwise. I like them both. On my skin, the Kierwise, the Inner Glow looks more natural, whereas Peau de Pêche is very dark. So I use Peau de Pêche only in the late summer months. On my index finger is Westman Atelier and on my middle finger is Kierwise. So I'm going to swatch them here, Kierwise and Westman Atelier. Kierwise and Westman Atelier. Kierwise is, as you can see, a little bit more reddish, so it works better as a blush, whereas Peau de Pêche is more bronzy, it's more yellowish. This one is more cool toned and this one is more warm. So this is how luminous Inner Glow is. It does not contain glittery particles. It has a sheen, so it's like a 2-in-1 product. I never use a highlighter when I use the Kjaer Inner Glow. I adore this one. I absolutely adore this one. I love them both, but if I had to choose on my skin, just Inner Glow looks more natural. Next, we're moving on to a current favorite from Chanel, and this is the new oversized Healthy Glow Powder in Light Coral. I have a full review of these powders. I shared with you my honest opinion about the powders, the pros and the cons. I'm going to use a big brush and I'm going to dip it here mostly. I'm actually going to swirl the brush on these, both with the highlighter and the bronzer. Light Coral is my favorite shade. I'm just going to use it lightly to warm up my face. So this is how I like to use it, with this big brush. You can use it separately if you want to, but now I'm just going to swirl the brush. So if you want, you can swirl the brush between the highlighter and the bronzer, because the highlighter is very, very subtle. It's not that visible on the skin. So if you swirl the brush between the bronzer and the highlighter, it looks absolutely beautiful. And this is one of my favorite ways to use it, actually, because I'm getting a very beautiful, luminous finish. Slightly luminous finish, but not too much. It's beautiful. So you can try this with any of the oversized palettes that you have. Okay, I'm going to come back to the face later, but now let's move on to the eyes. I have an exciting new product to try. This one is from Clinique and it's their new eyeshadows. Dior used to have similar eyeshadows in the past, like many years ago. It was a limited edition with a summer collection. It was probably around 10 years ago, and I used to love those. When I saw Clinique launching these, I was very excited. So this is like one and done eyeshadow. It has a cream eyeshadow on one side and the powder eyeshadow on the other side. And there are different shades. The one that I have chosen is 06 Double Latte, because this is a bronzy color. It's a beautiful bronzy color. I haven't tried it on my eyes. I only swatched it on my arm yesterday, and I have to say that the cream eyeshadow on this side, it's hard to remove. It's a beautiful bronzy color on one side, and on the other side here inside there is pressed powder. Let me see if the camera can catch this. So this is the powder side, and I really like it because this one is a little bit more like, it's like a bronzy and taupey color, and this is the cream shadow side. I think that most of the times I'm going to use the powder eyeshadow because it is a little bit more cool. It's almost like a taupey color. Both are gorgeous. So once the cream eyeshadow is on, look what happens. I cannot move it. I mean, I'm rubbing really harsh now, giving my arm a really good rub, and it doesn't move, which means, wow, this is going to be amazing for the summer months. I'm going to go ahead and apply this one. Start applying this one on my eyelid, and I suppose that this is probably not going to be easy to manipulate, or you will have to work quickly. I think that most of the times I'm going to be using only the powder side because I love the powder color so much. But let's try it out today. So this is the cream side, and let's try the powder now. Okay, the powder is a little bit deeper. I'm just going to blend this. I love this kind of bronzy colors. I might get one more. I have my eyes on Royal Couple and also strawberries and chocolate, I believe it was. I have to say it's really easy to use and pleasant. I love this kind of products that are so easy to use and easy to blend. Okay, I have one tip for you now. To have more control, you can actually use the cream eyeshadow all over the eyelid, the mobile eyelid. And then for the powder, you can just tap this on the back of your hand, take a little bit of product on the back of your hand, and then use an eyeshadow brush to pick up the color and apply it into the crease. This does not allow you a lot of movement and a lot of to blend it the way you like. So I would suggest, if you have a darker color like me, just tap a little bit of the product on the back of your hand if you're not happy with the way the product is blending into the crease. Other than that, I think it's a beautiful product. I think that I need a little bit paler color though. I think that maybe strawberries and chocolate, what was the color? I think that one of the paler colors is going to be better for my skin. It's going to look more natural, but this is also nice. I'm going to comb my eyelashes and I'm going to apply mascara. I have an exciting mascara that I have been testing, and this is from Wise, the Impossible Mascara. I want to show you the brush. It is a clean beauty mascara with some lash caring ingredients. The brush is quite interesting. So far I like it. I just started using it. I would say that it gives it separates the lashes. I'm certainly going to update you in some of my next videos. I don't see smudging, or it doesn't flake during the day, which is good. And Wise is one of my favorite clean beauty brands, not because it is clean, but because the products are really good quality. I have an exciting body and hair mist that I'm going to share with you in the end of the video. Okay, so this is with 2 solid coats of mascara, and I have to say that the Wise mascara, it is a good one. Okay friends, now I need to apply a little bit of something on my lower lash line. I'm going to use the Westman Atelier brown kohl eyeliner. I'm going to make just a few dots on my lower lash line because somehow the whole look feels a little bit incomplete. Okay, I think this is going to be better. And before I start swatching the Prada lip balms, which I love, this is the star of the show for me. This time Prada stole the show for me because I love lip balms. I love luxury lip balms, but there is a question, like, is it worth to pay a lot of money for a luxury lip balm? If it's like this one from Prada, I think yes. I love some of my luxury lip balms, and I'm a huge fan of lip balms. I also liked the new Guerlain lip oils, but this one, this is something extraordinary that Prada created. I can't wait to show you the 2 colors because they look incredibly good. Before that, I wanted to share with you that I just tried the Sol de Janeiro. I know I'm late to the party, but I just started trying the Sol de Janeiro fragrances, the hair and body mists. And there is currently a limited edition discovery set, which I'm going to link in the description box. It's available in a lot of countries. Thanks to one of you, I was able to get my hands on this one as well, because in Europe we often are excluded from this kind of discovery sets. The first one that I tried is number 59. This is their latest release. I tried the small body butter with the mist. So this is a hair and body mist, and it's not like your typical perfume, like it's not like Eau de Parfum, but it definitely lasts as long as Eau de Toilette. And I find that these are actually surprisingly long lasting. I was thinking that they're going to be so light. So the creams, the body creams, all of them are different. So let's say this is a body butter and they have different ingredients. I like that they have added skincare ingredients in their creams. The other one that I purchased right away is the cream of 62, and I have fallen in love with this one. I'm going to get a whole set with the fragrance. Body creams are actually different. They have different benefits. So you can go ahead on the website and see what are the benefits of each of the body creams. And the body cream matches with the fragrance. The latest fragrance that they released is 59. Sol de Janeiro. It's called Sol de Janeiro Cherryosa 59. And this one is beautiful, warm, powdery fragrance. It has vanilla orchid and it's a sugary fragrance. So it has sugar, sweet with vanilla orchid. And this one is really, really good. I would say that the body cream is more tender, slightly more yummy. It is definitely a powdery fragrance. Now, vanilla orchid is used in a lot of very expensive fragrances, and I can definitely feel the vanilla orchid here. I know that a lot of people love vanilla orchid, and this is body butter. I just want to show you how thick this is. So there is thickness to this one. It's a real body butter. I find that when I apply the body butter and then this mist, the fragrance lasts all day and the price is incredible. So I'm definitely very excited to try more. And I'm buying also the fragrance of Cherryosa 62. This is, I believe, their first fragrance that was released. And this one is absolutely gorgeous. It has almond, vanilla, and caramel, but make it light and fresh. It's not heavy. It's something that I would wear in the summer. And I was actually surprised when I was reading the notes because this one is actually lighter, fresher than this one. Sol de Janeiro Cherryosa 62. This is my favorite. It is yummy and fresh at the same time. I've never had such a fragrance. It definitely has vanilla, caramel, and it starts off with almond, which is something that I love. So right when I smell it here, it smells like almonds mixed with vanilla. And then when I apply it on my skin, I can get the caramel as well. So I get this absolutely lovely sweetness, but also with freshness that I wouldn't normally wear a combination of almonds, vanilla, and caramel in the summer. And usually I don't like to smell like kitchen, but this doesn't smell like kitchen. This smells amazing. I love it. And this is a cream. So this one is not thick. I cannot turn it upside down like I did with the body butter because, oops, it's going to go out. I'm so excited that I found these because they are quite affordable and surprisingly long lasting and surprisingly good quality. And I have fallen in love. This is a brand that I want to try. I definitely want to try more. So this is the whole development of the pH Reactive Prada Lip Balm, and the shade here is, it's very hard to see those shades because they don't say the names, they only say the numbers. So this one is U001. This is the pH Reactive. Now the pH Reactive, my absolute favorite, because it keeps the lips moisturized. It's so pleasant to use, and I have been using this one a lot. I will repurchase it. These are refillable like all of the Prada lipsticks. If you already have from the Prada lipsticks, you can only buy refills. They are going to fit in. But for now, I think that they only sell them. They don't sell the refills for now because they just launched and they sell the full size. I want to show you also the other two. The pH Reactive is called Astral Pink. Now, these are the two lip balms and they are so good. They are amazing. The best nude colors, because one is a little bit more brown, the other one is a little bit more nude, neutral, pinkish color, but not too pink. And I love them because I can wear them in the office as well. I just removed Astral Pink and you can see that it stains my lips a little bit. So I don't have anything on my lips now, but they are lightly stained because of the lip balm. Now this is U013 and this is again one that I use very often because it feels like a lip balm. It's not too emollient. This is something that I love about these lip balms. They are not too shiny on the lips to the point where you can wear this one in the office as well. And you can wear a lip balm that is performing like a lipstick. They are quite long lasting like a lip balm. I don't need to reapply them all the time. And the best part here, a round of applause for Prada because the shelf life is 24 months, which means that you shouldn't be in a hurry to use this up because it's going to get old, it's going to get bad, which is something amazing. 24 months shelf life. Bravo, Prada. Finally, I'm in love with these. And this is the last one, U011. I absolutely love this one as well. For me, these are the best luxury lip balms that I have in my collection. I love everything about this lip balm, starting from the packaging to the way they feel on the lips. I also like the colors that they have chosen, and I would say that on the promo photos I thought that all three colors are going to be different shades of pink, but they are actually very beautiful nude colors. I'm very tempted to buy maple as well, but maple is definitely deeper than this one, which means that maybe it's going to be too dark for my skin tone. Maybe it's not going to look that natural. For now, I'm good with these. I really enjoy the fact that I can use them for 24 months. And I love that they feel amazing. The formula this is one of the best lip balm formulas that I have. The colors are beautiful. They will complement a lot of different skin tones, I think. And they're not just the boring pinks that we see all the time with lip balms. We see usually different shades of pink. We also see mostly warm pinks, whereas the Astral Pink here, it is the first cool toned pink color that I see, which is something that I truly love and enjoy. Overall, I'm very happy with all of my purchases. I think that I love everything that I showed in this video and that I used in this video. I'm most excited for the Prada lip balms. Definitely check them out. I think if you like good high quality lip balms, these are amazing. And I love that they're not too shiny. They don't shine like a lip balm, but they are more like a moisturizing lipstick. They have a very sophisticated finish on the lips, not too oily, which makes them suitable for office as well. I really like the new eyeshadows from Clinique. I'm definitely going to buy one that is going to be a little bit paler, maybe something with a pink and a brown, because I think it's going to look better on my skin tone. I'm super happy that I finally tried the Sol de Janeiro products. They are really good quality. And I love the light coral oversized powder from Chanel. I really enjoy using this one, especially for the summer. It's going to be amazing, but I know that I'm going to be enjoying it all year round as well. So that was all for today's video. Thank you so much for spending time with me, and let me know if you've tried any of those products. What was your experience? I would love to know. And until next time, bye.